Hey. Green tea. Good morning, whoever, wherever you are. So this morning I'm going to have burger and egg. I don't usually have that. So it's a bit quiet this morning. It's a nice sunny day, but cold in Japan. Fünf minus 5 4 5 minus y minus 3 equals 3. So in Japan sometimes you can have a choice of rice, sometimes they charge you for it, and if you have less rice they minus. So for example, if you have normal rice, that's a set price for a meal, then you can say I don't want as much rice, so they minus 20 yen. If you want more rice, then they add 20 yen. But at this place they give you extra rice for free. Oh, that's my Jimmy Carr impression. Oh, yep. Sometimes I put conditioner in it. Sean Hale, hello. Double A thinks I'm looking fantastic and I make him hard. I can't show that comment, I have no proof. I'm not saying that to brag off. Right. Thank you. Thank you. A big helping of rice. Green tea. You mean to this guy that brought the meal? I think I said thank you. I usually say thank you, not arigato. Japanese men don't say anything. They ignore the stuff. Hello. If you get, I don't know why, if you get an egg with a burger, they cook it okay. Oh, look at that. Aussie girl is trying to make me bite. It's just after 8 AM. Aussie girl, does it upset you when people don't rise to your bait? Anyone speak French? Yeah, about 100 million people. France, Africa, Canada. You thought I were what? What do you mean by not the proper type, like Creole? If anybody wants to reply to Aussie Woman, go ahead, make him happy. Ah, is that what he means? It was -2 here this morning. Enjoyed that. Yeah, I do. I do eat at home, yeah. Sometimes I just come here to use the toilet. Yeah, I've got a pan of vegetables, including radishes, pumpkin, onion, garlic, green leaf vegetables, Hello, Goon. You're from Canada. If you had any oil, Trump would be invading you. Are you in the cold part of Canada? Which city? Oh, they've got oil in the tar fields, haven't they? So now it's a good price for the tar fields. Yeah, I forgot about the tar fields. The tar sand. Yeah, everybody loves it. I guess it will be busy with a lot of foreigners. It's about 2 weeks to go. Then what about in, there are different places in the world that have got cherry blossom trees from Japan. What about Washington? Am I completely overwoman, mate? Can you try and can you buy Grammarly or something? You can get free Grammarly, you know. You've lived on what for 6 years? AKW. Of course I'm interested in women. I get lonely, to tell you the truth. But it's just like a lot of women have been interested in me, but I didn't realise it. Now, I know instances where foreign men have these two aren't particularly great examples because they're sex mad people. They both had 6 wives and 6 kids, and where a woman's gone to their place to learn English and then just decided to stay there. That's not going to happen in my house. Cheers, Kerry. I don't know. No, I like Western women are okay. Maybe you watch these videos, and when they're saying, I want a man that's 6 foot earning $100,000 and that kind of crap. No, but like I say, that woman in Vietnam, I found her very attractive, and I told her that as well. And I intimated that, like, I'd like a proper relationship. But I think she's, her story was that she was a manager of a hotel and things like that. And someone knocked her up, an Australian. She didn't realise that she was being cheated on, so she got rid of everything about him, and then she realised she was pregnant, and she was helping her brother, her mother, her father, and they wouldn't return when she got pregnant. Like, that was it was like a no. So, like, as I tried to help her, and I would have helped her more. Still trying to, but like I said, I was dreaming of having a family, and a daughter. But unfortunately, things didn't work out. She can't get in touch with him. Well, that's what she says, but I think he was a car dealer, so I can't. I would have imagined that it couldn't have been that difficult to find. But even if, I mean, $50 or $100 a month goes a long way in Vietnam. Anybody recognise this? Any English people, British people recognise this music? No, but she doesn't even know. I don't think she can get in touch with him. And I don't know if she's got his Australian address. But she's got no money for a solicitor, and I don't know if anyone would do it for her. No, but it's always happened, especially when the forces, when army forces were in these countries, they knocked up, like in Subic Bay, Philippines, there's fucking hundreds of black babies, Philippine and black dads. Hello, farmer. Well, there's a lot of them, isn't there? First time I missed a payment to my wife for my kids, she was fucking furious. It wasn't that, she was fair, because she didn't ask for fucking everything. But it was, and I missed one week, and she was right on the blower. So no, but he might not have even known. Sometimes I just have a breakfast here just to come to use the toilet, because it's got a warm wash. Just gonna go to the toilet. Be back in a minute. Hey. Would they think that you had money? I'm sure you can tell. The best way to tell if they're in the same country as you and they're British or a European, you know, they're not a Pakistani woman that's left her husband, should that happen, and just go out with them and then go for 2 dates, 3 dates, and if she never offers to pay, that's the indication that she's not the right person. See, the problem is if a man pays all the time, then he's expecting something. Hey, Murray. So have you got some money then, KW? You said you were fucking broke the other week, didn't you? If you've got no money, mate, you don't have to pretend you've got no money. No, but I think that's the same with most decent men and women. If they don't have any money, they will say, you know, they a decent man will not sponge off a woman, and a decent woman will not sponge off a man. So an old girlfriend, she was, she actually, last time I saw her, she asked me not to leave. And she should have said like a day earlier or something, then I could have more time to think about it as I got on the bus. And I think, like, I was the only one of the boyfriends that could hold down a job, read and write. It's your family's money, okay. Ask your family if you can send me some money. But why would they think, did they know you or something? Are you famous? Why would they think your family's got money? That's, you know, the guy in, is it Chris Tucker? When he got those big films, all his jokes that he might be serious, all his family gave up their jobs. And he goes, "You're not rich, I'm rich, motherfucker." Well, then just don't tell them it's for me. Just go in there and grab hold of one of their credit cards. They'll never figure it out. Hello, Abdullah. I saw a ticket the other day for London, 100,000 yen. That got me thinking. But if he doesn't live, the problem is, if he doesn't live from Nagoya, then I've got to make my way to Tokyo, and that's like fucking 10,000 yen. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't even know if flights had, if they got, because they can't go over, they used to go over Russia. Hello, Instant. But that's blocked off now. Now fucking the Middle East is blocked off. They can't fucking go through via Dubai. So maybe it's not a good idea to go anywhere at the moment. Because of fucking Trump, the stupid cunt. So he had to go cap in hand to fucking Zelensky, asking to get some drones. No, I sent a, I'm trying to buy 6 extra years. But I've got like a year's backdated. So I've got to try and get that this month. Can you still get those silly deals in Britain? You know, like go to Spain or Greece for 2 weeks, all-inclusive package. Yeah, I thought I'd come on this morning apart from taking a shit. Because like the algorithm was going pretty well these last few days. So last night I had 1,200 views on my live stream. There were 1,200 views. Yeah, but are there any of those cheap ones, Instant? No, like fucking 200 quid all in. You know, in Japan, they only have 4 days holidays and 5 days holidays. I mean, you fucking get off the plane and you're fucking getting back on it. So how much was it per person? It won't be long before they're charging full fare for fucking 3-year-olds. No, that's not the type of holiday I'm looking for. A grand a piece. No, that's what. Can anybody tell me? Or do they still have those cheapo holidays? You know, whether it's to fucking Eastern Europe or Spain or Greece, God forbid, Italy. You got 4 kids. That's the right fucking thing. We used to take. We had 2 kids. But that's the right. Taking 4 kids on holiday. Oh, 4 nights. No, it's worth going for if it's a 5-star hotel, isn't it? I once paid for a ex-girlfriend to go to Spain, and the fucker wouldn't put out. I'm trying to remember the name now. Well, maybe you're not interested in Spanish food or Greek food. I don't mind that. Just go out. It's still cheap to go out and eat. Oh, it's too much salt. That's not good for me. They've only had one really salty meal here. It was a few months ago in a fucking Chinese restaurant. I'm from Sheffield, England. I went to Crete. My mate's girlfriend fucked him off at the last minute, so I paid to go and had 2 weeks, and that's where I met Honorita Overjon, a Norwegian postwoman with enormous knockers. It was a very good night. That's where I had Retsina. I used to like those Greek salads, they were nice. So there's an old couple just in front of me, and they're both like looking at the phones. Oh dear. They were at the house. They were at the House of Lords. Why? Did they forget the wig or something? You're 54 and you'd rarely feel the urge. Oh dear. Did you see any white people while you were in London? First time on the... How old are you? Hello, Luke. I lived in London for 10 months. Every fucking day people taking the piss out of my Yorkshire accent. But when I worked at Telecom, there was this guy called Malcolm White, and everybody fucking talked to him in a Cockney accent. He didn't like it. Well, they still I've seen videos. They're still managing to fucking break into some jewellery shops, aren't they? I think I remember Luke Gruber. Yeah, I think if I was Indian, because Indians are crazy about gold. It's the time to sell your gold. Yeah, that's not worth it. I love that machine they've got when they can just point the machine at the gold. That's fucking brilliant. But you know what they say? These bullshit videos, they say, because it's $4,000, $5,000, and then they say, oh, this is fucking, it's like an ounce of gold, so it's $5,000. Then they pretend they give him $5,000, but don't, because the dealer, he's got to make his money. So it's about 20. I looked this, so it's about 20%. No, I am fucking proud of my accent. I'm just saying the cunts were just taking the piss. There's nothing wrong with my accent. She punched out a cunt. Your mother can't take a joke then. Why do you think it's like still the same after 30 years? Well, it has changed actually. But I just tried to speak slower and clearly. What for 52? What, 100 quid for 9? Who wants what the customers want? Fucking the customers want a 9 carat thing for gold. I can't understand it clearly. Oh, a gram. That's right. Yeah. What is 27 grams? 27 grams in an ounce. Yeah. No, there's a 2-hour time difference. Yeah, I don't have any goals. Well, I sell a load of motherboards and memory. Yeah, Vietnam is two hours behind. Just gonna get a coffee. Yeah. Thanks for the elaboration, Captain Black. Obviously, you're a very intelligent guy. Yeah, if you can get it. I just held on to it for a long time. Well, I went away on holiday, and then when I came back, it had jumped up 10% scrap price. To the landfill, you can get it out of the landfill. Wow, good. £2.70 a kilo. Yeah, they just went up actually. I just sold some the other day. It went up 20% from 600. Yeah, that's a very similar price. Yeah, 600 yen per kilo. So that's about £2.80. Yeah. $6.50 a pound. All right, Mr. Dixon. Do I think it's bad? I don't give a fuck, James, tell you the truth. Reject away. Yeah, it just went up, so that was a nice surprise, because usually I figure out how much I'm going to get before I go, because I weigh exactly. I just brought a spring measure weight. That was one of the best things I bought. So I can measure exactly how much I've got before I go. I know the prices. So I was surprised when I got a bit more money for the wire. I had 16 kilos. But in England, it's got to be paid into a bank account, hasn't it? Oh, really? Well, he's still getting a good price then. But if you're a main dealer, you can. One night I bumped into a girl that worked at one of the big dealers, and she told me the prices, and I said, I got steel's about like fucking 28 yen, 30 yen per kilo. She goes, no, it's not, it's 37. And because that's what they pay the big dealers. So if you're taking like tons of metal, they'll give you 37 at that time for that price. They give you 37 yen. But when normal people go to smaller dealers, it's 27 yen. So you're quite lucky that he'll do that. So obviously he gets the middleman price. Yeah, that's quite good, that, because it's a proper price as well. Yeah, like I say, so he's an intermediate dealer. So obviously, that's why he gets a good price when he takes it. So he might get 20. What you paid, he might get 25% on top of that. But the problem is, if he's giving you a price now, and the fucking price drops, he's fucked. When at the Chinese Olympics, it was with tax, you could get 5% tax when you sold it, and you get 65,000 yen per ton. Within a week, it was like 5,000 yen per ton. It had gone from 65,000 to 5,000 in a week, because the Olympics had finished. Yeah, so I was without a job, and luckily my mate had refused a job at this Catholic school, and he passed it on to me, and that turned out to be the best teaching job I ever had in Japan. I averaged this woman she had to go back to America because her boyfriend couldn't fucking support her or help her. So they needed a teacher straight away. And I got 300,000 yen. I worked average 3 weeks. Over 5 months I averaged 3 weeks and I got 300,000 yen a month. Fucking brilliant. Teaching all Catholic girls. Well, it's a Catholic school, so I don't. So I was very lucky. Yeah, truth be told is when the scrap prices fucking hit rock bottom, I really struggled. The beans. I tried growing some fucking stuff, it didn't work. I tried growing peppers in like a window box. I've just bought some coriander seeds. Yeah, most men like Guinness, John. I have no idea what he's saying, shrimp man. Right guys, I'm going to get off. See you next time. Bye bye everybody, thanks.